we really put too much emphasis, and this is from a sleep specialist who's been doing this for 30 years, maybe a little bit too much emphasis on sleep or unconsciousness, meaning that, how many people tell you, I get in bed and I can't fall asleep and it frustrates me, so I get up and do something, or there's that piece of wisdom that I really don't like, which is, if you get in bed and you're still awake 15 minutes later, get up and go do something else until you get sleepy, which is fine, but what if somebody says, but I'm so comfortable in bed and I'm relaxed and I'm kind of meditating and saying some prayers about people that are important to me, or I'm planning out a vacation for my father who I've never really, taken on a trip before. And so it's fun to do the logistics in my mind, or think about a celebrity crush. So saying, be in bed for 15 minutes, if you can't fall asleep, get out, sort of implies that being in bed and resting is worthless. So we give that sort of message to people. We give it to kids all the time. And I think being in bed with your eyes closed, meditating, or even reading a real book with a little quiet, reading light is really positive. And there's research that says it's actually restorative to people. And if you're really good at meditating and kind of finding that deeper state of consciousness, even if you are technically awake, it's wildly helpful for people. So I really wanted to kind of impress upon that. So when you have nap time for your 3 children, maybe instead of calling it nap time, you call it rest time. Hey guys, it's rest time. Mommy needs a little break from you guys, and I want y'all to go to your rooms. You've got your Junie B. Jones books, you've got your Matchbox cards, you've got your art materials, or you can stretch out in bed and close your eyes if you do. Mommy doesn't care, and Daddy doesn't care either. We just want to have time for us to rest and have some quiet time.
Right.
And then in 30 minutes or an hour, we're going to come back together and we're going to do some finger painting. It's going to be great. Like whatever you want to do, but that message that you're going to go to your room and have some time by yourself in a peaceful, secure, hopefully, optimistic environment. The option of sleeping is not a necessity.
Yeah.
If you feel like you want to, or you thought you weren't sleepy, but as you read your book, you nodded off, great. I'll wake you up in an hour. But don't feel compelled to have to do it to satisfy something. Your body's going to be very happy just to have that rest period. I remember in kindergarten, we had to bring little mats. Nap time. And I remember thinking, I never fell asleep, I don't think. And we weren't allowed to really move. Like they were like, sleep or you're not going to have recess or something like that. I kind of remember being under a tremendous pressure to sleep. And so you'd sit there and you kind of look around at your friends. And, if you were lucky, you and Frank would look at each other. You arrange your mats, you kind of look at each other like, how much more time do we have until we can go out there and play? Chris, what are you doing? Nothing. You pretend like you're asleep. Like, what a terrible way to start off your relationship with napping and sleeping.
Yeah. All these negative connotations to them.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, really bad. So rest is good.